everybody. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I am your host, Kimberly Cloud. So, as I was getting ready that 1 minute and 4 seconds, I sat up there and stumbled upon a cut on my hand. Because usually what I do, it is okay, I'm gonna be honest, out of nervousness. I'm not nervous once I get on, but just thinking how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna like my brain is categorizing stuff as I'm nervous. And so I start rubbing the top of my hand and I felt something that felt funny, and I'm like, what is this? And then I'm just like, is this a cut? And I was like, the all the platforms I was on, which is almost nine, they're looking at me talk about a paper cut, but it's all in fairness. I can't do nothing about it. What I'm gonna do? Unpaper cut myself. Like it happened. Yes, it's annoying, but I can't do nothing about it. I don't even know how I got it. But it could have came from uh I I have a lot of paper right there. A lot. I think I remember where I got it from, and I didn't care about it at the moment that it happened. And not to say I can take pain, but I just ignore stuff like a paper cut or like if I get pain, I'll just ignore it. I'll be like, okay. If it becomes if it's like, hey, you got different, the smiley faces that go up to you be like, whoa. No, you got pain that's you like, okay, it's painful, but I can handle it. And then you got pain that's like, wait a minute, it's telling me something, like cramps, like certain stuff, like it's crazy, man, how life works, and pain, man. What can you do about it? What I'm gonna go to the freaking VA talking about? I wish I would go to the VA talking about. I got a paper cut. Can I get some oxycontin? And they gonna look at me. They gonna be like, they gonna be like, it's behind that curtain, and I'm gonna be like, you sure? No, I would never. No. So let's get started with the show today. I just had to say that for a second. Okay, let me read from script because we know I'm off script. Okay, so welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I truly appreciate you guys. Thank you for what you do. All those people on LinkedIn, all those people that's on LinkedIn right now watching my show, you all deserve a round of applause. You take me seriously to a degree. You probably tweak me a little bit and say, well, if she plied herself this way and did things that way, because I tweaked myself. I appreciate you guys. That's a busy hub, you know. I take my job serious. Me and LinkedIn has been through a lot. Me and LinkedIn. Um, Ever since I had a link, I've had that page for a long time. And it almost got taken away because of me being so controversial years ago. And I see what I do. Sometimes it goes too far, but I don't mean it to, but I'm practicing and working on myself as we speak. I needed to tell you guys and address that with you guys because I'm a work in progress. I'm not having achieved nothing yet, you know. And thank you. You, you know how always say, well, the White House is a say that they're of I'm of grave interest to them. Like if you are watching my show right now, I have some interest to you in every platform that you're watching me on. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't need a like or a heart. Everybody that's dedicated that come onto my platform every day, whether the ticker say 0 or 495, I know people watch. I would not do this. And if, let's say, it did say 0, think about the moderators that is behind the scenes that watch the people that go live. AI catches stuff, yeah, but there are human moderators. Once you open that app and when you see yourself on that app, whether you're live or not, someone else can see you. And I can live with that because they know my ins and outs, my everyday moves, whether good or bad. I'm a square and I'm a work in progress. And so today we're going to get started with task 1. Next show scheduling. So I already did it. I already did the first task while I was offline, but I just put that as a little note. I checked Calendly and I put done. And the potential guest is Eric Gills. Now, he sent his bio and picture June 2nd, 2026. Very impressive. I haven't even looked at your bio or pic. I've skimmed you. I do. Okay, let me tell you before I go any further about Eric Gills. I skim to see keywords of what interests me that's relatable to what my audience might want to see before, without talking about you initially. And sometimes I do talk because it feels so good hearing y'all stories, man. I can't help it. Sometimes I slip and then those be the people that don't show up, but either way it goes, you took the process, step 2 of the process, where you initially sent me your bio and pic. So you're interested in the interview, engagement. Something piques your interest about my show, Eric Gills. Because your appointment isn't for till the 10th. And you sent that 8 days ago, almost, because on the 10th, that would be 8 days. So, yeah. Thank you for the speedy delivery. I will do a show. Tomorrow is a very busy day for me. I will do a show on putting his bio and pic together and send it to him probably later in the evening. Now, as I read this in its entirety, I will then reread all the way to this particular task, which is task 2. Follow up on Matchmaker FM. I have a slew of people, not a lot, but a slew of people, enough people that have written me, and I haven't written them back. Whether they say I'm okay or not is irrelevant. I still am going to write them back because this is what I do. I will read their concerns carefully and I will fully address them so they feel comfortable and supported. That's what real leaders do. Leaders, I mean, Trump knows a lot of people. Trump knows a lot of people. And he is a leader. But he don't like talking to irrational, incompetent people with visions that don't make sense for America, the world, and everywhere else. So you wouldn't see someone like Trump hanging with an incompetent person, whatever the race may be. He's not going to hang with someone low class that don't have no inspirations or nothing going on with their life, because they're not going to understand what his life is like. They're just going to see that he makes money. A target. President, a target. Republican, a target. Whites, whether the race is black, white, Hispanic, a target. They will never understand. And that's what leaders do. When people needs are met and everyone agrees on the rules and stipulations, great. And I wrote, this is my words. I wrote like great collaborations in Grok words. He reworded it, but I will gladly show you what I wrote, but it's so misspelled. Because I don't go back and correct. Why would I misspell some words that sound relatable to Grok in his database? Go back, put it all correctly so that Grok wouldn't have nothing to do but just copy word for word. What would be the reason to do that? I could do that myself, right? And sometimes when I don't even have the time, I do that. It just depends on the day. But follow up on Matchmaker. I already said that. I completely understand why Eric would choose my show, and I appreciate every single potential guest who has shown interest. I keep track of all emails, comparing to who has sent their bio and picture, which I appreciate you guys for sending it. And I will personally follow up with those who haven't yet. I would definitely follow up with you guys. Task 3, StreamYard Apple Podcast migration. So what I want to do is something different. I want to take my episodes, because I made some pretty good episodes over 3 months, almost 3 months almost, about some great interesting things that Grok and Chat GPT has helped me with. I don't want to keep deleting my videos just to put in videos about like my guests, which is fine with me, but it's categories. If I can open up a new link, for Apple Podcasts that shows my shows, and where I put in an episode and I convert my own episode onto Apple Podcasts, not Spotify, not nothing else right now. But I do it anyway. Either way it goes is getting out there. I need to take my great episodes, because this is easy work. Because all I have to do is find a way to get the text, the vocabulary, the verbiage that I written and Grok written in Chat GPT, and put it in there. I don't have to personally write something about personally writing something about myself. It's the same thing. So that takes time off of that. And then I have my banner, which I love it. I love it. If you read the fine print, I'm gonna put it on my t-shirt. I made it. I made it. I made it myself. And I love anything about infinite, eternal, forever, long time. Let me stop. That is not in there. But seriously, you hate to hear somebody say, "How long you gonna be gone?" A long time. What's a long time, bro? Dang, more than 3 years. Uh, so let's see. Create a dedicated show tutorial on how to convert and delete my personal files from StreamYard to Apple Podcasts for creators. This will allow me to clear out the room completely. I already have the written StreamYard link, so it should be smooth. And 4, new show icon and merch for merchandise. In conjunction with the above, I will launch a brand new show icon, which I already have and created for the upcoming t-shirts. Excited for this fresh look. Thank you all for your cooperation and support on this matter. Let's get started. So let's see. Step 1 is already done. Now y'all get, this is the fun part, action. You can read about it. I could just sit here and just stare in the abyss. It hopes y'all clown me and get back to people are like, what is she doing? I be like, what? I just be sitting here zoned out. If I ever get to that point, someone please call 911. Oh my God. I'm talking about where I'm just staring and I'm not saying nothing. It just like that's one thing to be doing some actionable stuff and staring. That's one thing. That's what we all do on our computers, whether we're recording or not. To stare it just be like so messed up where you can't like understand what's going on. There's a problem with that. Hold on. Let me get y'all connected. I already got all this up. That's one. I know I'm gonna get some. I want to look at the unread first. Wait, wait, all messages. Okay. So let's go from no previous. So it start with, wait, what about this one? 3 days ago, Asbury. He said, okay, thank you for your cooperation. Go back. 2. Thank you for your cooperation. I like rocks, but thank you. God bless you. I got mad a little bit, thought about it. I don't care of what you want me to do. Your personal opinion is voided. I wanted to get a message out there. You, Beyonce, and the rest of the Democrats can look incompetent because there's a positive message to get out there, and you're being selfish because of who I love. Am I mad at your wife or for female friends? You sound ridiculous. Have a nice day. Keep your selfish story. Goodbye. No, I don't like rocks. I was going to make a joke, but no. Nor kick nothing. Does it make me money? Hey, Nava, did you send your bio and pick? What a beautiful name. Okay, take care. I left something in there. Simple mistake. Thank you. Have a nice day. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I love it when they reach out to me. Okay, how I'm gonna proceed. Okay, I know how. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Where is it? Oh, you won't give me a copy? Not even a copy. Wait, I get it from here. Is that 3 T's that I got? No. I said it the right way. Let me write her again. In other words, yes. Please. Whoa, she got a dissertation? Where is that? Why isn't it? That's so weird. Y'all saw it too, right? Something said had links on it. In other words, please write me your all all of this information in a bio and pic. I will read this and it, by the way, it sounds interesting. I'm looking at it as I write. I like that you are an executive coach and an author that takes dedication and determination. Days you are not working, signal yourself to discipline in writing the book. Very good. Please send your bio and pick to the Kimberly Cloud Show. Come on. Okay, we're taking this off. I will read the rest and also reread my introduction for you. You will find a link there for to sign up for the show. Take care. No. Okay. Thank you. Judy. I could accommodate you and just record it. That's an option. However, if you want to proceed to just move on from here, I'll gladly take your respect, take your honorable, honest, very respectful dismissal, rejection. Take care either way. Now, what do you want to highlight, sir? You guys, or whomever I'm talking to. I personally talk about people past leading up to their present and then future. I have adjusted my dialogue questions based on the verbiage, verbiage and narrative of the podcast video. I'll await your response. It's stupid. Okay. I will work with you. It's like I gotta say what they want. not out of desperation, but because I'm just trying to get a message. Tell me again in your words. What is his name? Is that a woman or a man? I can't see the picture all the way. Hold on. Shit, I messed up the integrity of the. Let me zoom in. Oh, she's beautiful. Yeah. Tell me again in your words. Um, what you want to talk about. What would you personally want to highlight for my show? How can you help my audience with your personal life story? Let me know your thoughts. I remember, I got a story for y'all. I'm a little mad at him. What is his name? But it ain't like a mad like I just did mad, where I got sarcastic with the guy that told me to kick rocks and don't even know me personally. It's just a pointed mad. His name is Dries, and he has a beautiful photography center. Big as shit. I called him. I was homeless from hotel to hotel in Philadelphia. And I called him, and I believe I gave him my story. That picture you see behind me, he took that picture. And he he this is thousands of, he took pictures of Obama. He's famous. He Neo, politicians. He has a whole slew of pictures. I don't know what happened to my footage. I try to recycle it, but I interviewed him. He was the very first person I got to interview of high stature that was African American. And I called him and I was like, I don't have much money. I didn't know who personally he was, but I was calling photographer to photographer. And this is a man who takes pictures of many different people. He got money. And he said, I'll do it for $100. And he gave me a contractual stipulation, but I won't do no touch-ups. And I said, I'm cool with that. It was an honor being in his studio. Um, and now we get to this. Debbie is saying she will not pay a fee. What I'm gonna do? I'm more concerned with the message, but I know my work speaks for itself. No one's saying someone is dumbified because they pay me, because my work, I do work. However, I'm willing to take a loss for a gain. So when I write her, I want to see where Debbie mind is, because I'm just trying to spew out positivity. That's all. Who is this? Well, I charge, however, like I stated, well, like I always state, I'm about the message, the story, the show. I feel my work of interviewing speaks a fee. I did not make this up today. I've been had fees on my show. The more you want, the higher the fee. It goes from 60 to 120. I'm okay if you cannot afford this. I just want your message. Times are always hard for people, and it can be daunting having another bill. If you truly want to pay, I'll elaborate on what you actually get with, which is pretty cool, and no one does. But if you cannot afford it, oh well, I'll still interview for the message. I was given a chance before like that. So I'm doing the right thing. Thanks. I will await your response. Good question. Yes, ma'am. I have. That is not how you spell man. I think that's how you spell it. Miss Bush. I do, however, today has been a different type of day. Everyone in the message in box asks the question, Now, I could have given a generic Grok answer. Yeah, these are the prices type thing. But I'm doing the show for money and the message. However, the message outweighs the money. Giving back to my community is a good thing. Giving back to my community is a good thing. I want to celebrate every time I interview someone about a new challenging life story. Short answer, yes, I do. Long answer, if you would like to know my prices, I can tell you really quick. 60 to 120. And it goes, I will not elaborate on what you get, but it's really cool and not many people do it. So yeah, I do charge. But like I said, we all have lives, and I don't not know or want to know how your finances are. For all I know, you could be in debt. So, with that being stated, if you cannot afford it, then let me know. I can still work with you. Just work with me. Thank you. Can I write them back like a better business girl? Mm. Oh, oh, what? What is this? How you spell? Oh, I forgot that. This wasn't on here before. Where's the Calendly link? Okay, what is step 2? Woo! Woo! That was crazy. Okay. Mm. StreamYard's at Apple migration. Yeah. I'll do 10 episodes. Mm. Is this still on? Okay. How you do this? Hmm. It's been a minute, y'all. Holy crap. Shows. I think you hit that. New channel, new show. Add show with no, without an I. So speedy. What will the title be? This is Oh, I gotta take y'all off. Hold up. Y'all see the stuff in a second. Hold on. Where you at? 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 Too easy. Right about now. I'm so glad I don't have to find an alpha channel no more. Like that used to blow my mind. Ask me how to get there, and I still don't know how to get there. Oh, I got an extra. Hmm. You know what I want to do too? I think what I'm gonna do is do another one too. I think I'm gonna do another one on school, on college. You know what? I'm gonna change the title. No, I want this. 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 Oh my God, I'm stuck. Where's my mouse? What are you doing? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hmm? Mm. I'm gonna make an entirely different show about that. It should be. And I got one more I want to post. I'm gonna make a show. Okay. rerouting. You know how you're going to a destination and there is road bumps or orange and white cones. And you say to yourself, you still got to get to your destination. So how are you going to get there? So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to make a show. Tomorrow is going to be a very busy day for me. I'm going to make a show. Let me write this down. In the morning about putting 10 videos onto the new channel. Excuse me for a second. I have allergies, y'all. Okay. But now what I'm going to do is actually make a new show about CTU, my journey with them. Yeah. I'm trying to see the visualization. Oh my God. This is sick. Hands are okay. Oh, I already did that. Hold on. Select a show. Okay. 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 Where did they say go? Settings. Select your show and go into settings. It would be this one. And go, is this settings? I'm hovering. I'm hovering. I'm hovering. Is this, ah, get out of my way. Right here. Mm. Mm. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Where is it at? That's no. How did they get that? Sounds too similar to King County. What's the HLS video? Mm-mm. No, that's not the right one. I want to go at. Go here. Go here. Let's, no, API key. Try it again. Which one did I choose? Availability and rights. Country, USA. Show title. The Kimberly Show. LLC. Related podcast. I have to rewrite all of it. Also, I have posted a new show in the portal and wanted to make videos. Yes, MP boards. I know what I have to do. Not that, not that. That one. This one. What is it called? Where is it at? Where is it at? Where? Oh, sorry. What happened to my title? Do it again. Ugh, how I'ma do this? Close. Close. Wait. Wait. Close. Close. I gotta get on Canva. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Bear with me. Make a new banner for CTU. Or I got I pay for it. Might as well use it. Okay, go home. Home icons. Uh, templates. No. Designs. No. Owner. They switched this thing around. Projects. Templates. Logo. Very impressive. Oh, I know what to do. College. The closest. Let's see what all we got here before I choose. Those are so pretty. It will go on and on. So I'm gonna go with what I found first. Where is it at? That's brown. It's right here. Good. 2000 by 2000. Hold on, sit that to the side. Take that one piece out right here. Still not fitting. See if we can implode it a little bit. How is it? It's like that, and it it's the only way to do it. And it's still showing. Let's see. Put something in the middle. When was it established again? This is 1965, I think. At a roller rink. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted one. How you download these? No, 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 no. So weird. I guess what is this? You know what? Too easy. Have to do it the hard way. Where am I at? Oh, right there. Bear with me, you guys. Right there. Almost finished. Right there. Okay, here comes the fun part. Um, Ew. Uploads. Upload files. Pictures. There. There. Okay, it's in a database now. I can connect you guys. Ah, delete. Hold up. I know what I'm gonna do. How you do it? Elements. Where are those circles? Give me them circles. Where are them circles? Y'all done change things around. That's not it. That's not it. Where is it at? Except cookies, okay? Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, it is. grids, frames. Now, go to pictures or uploads. Here, wave it around a little bit, drag it, boom. That's all I need to put. Okay, cool. I don't know. Okay, if that's suggested, then we'll do that. Now go here. This is, am I still writing? Okay, I can go back now here. Here, new show. Okay, I gotta take that off. Hold on, bear with me. I'm almost finished. No, no. Choose a file. It should be in here, right? Probably. Only need it one time. I better have that. It was 1965. How can you forget that date? Because then 95, they started doing online classes. So you think, God, why is this still sitting like that? Oh, scared the shit out of me for a sec. I'm like, please, please don't let me have to get the alpha channel. It's processing. Okay, I can deal with that. This is education. There it is. Courses, secondary. See all my options. Technology. No, it will be more science. Social. Cool. They were gonna let me put that. Mm. Oh, okay. So that was the show for today, for this project. And we've been at it for 2 hours so far. If I was to do this show and proceed to go further with it, what's going to happen is, well, they're going to sit up there and it's going to be a 4 hour show. So what I'm going to do is break it up into pieces. I need to figure out what's more of importance right now off camera than on camera. And I'm going to end the video footage right here. But there will be either 1 to 2 possible upcoming shows today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Take care. Be safe. I love you guys. Be blessed. If you're out there and you're thinking it's not you, that I'm not trying to, like, I'm trying to be selfish with my blessings. No, you, particularly you out there that think I'm not talking to you. So take care, be blessed, and I'll see you guys another time today. I don't know when. Bye.